We're excited here at MLC Recording today because we have an eclectic group of musicians coming in to work out a song that they've been given. The studio is clean and ready, and before you know it, the musicians will be all set up and working together to figure out how to record this new song. I hope that you enjoy this session of Workin-It-Out and seeing how the talented musicians work together to figure out how to get this song recorded in a day. Hey, you never know. Let's just see what happens when musicians are working it out. Okay?
Nice.
Cool.
Everything sounding, I know, I love that groove. Everything sounding okay for everybody?
Really cool. Okay, man, I love the tones.
Not too much excessive noise.
They
Let
sound
go away.
Yeah, bouncing around.
We'll
I've
check
got
it.
a couple over here
Might be.
too. You're
Just-
wireless, right?
You could lower them a little bit.
I did. I didn't want to lose them, but I didn't want to.
But that's totally your
But
mix.
as long as you're not hearing it, because it's not so distracting that I'm like, song's over.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make sure it wasn't in the mix. You're like, why didn't anyone tell me to put this crack?
Oh, I know,
Crackling?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear it.
yeah.
a little bit like with
Go ahead.
guitars.
Are you? I thought I could hear it, but I don't know if I'm hearing crackling in someone else's.
Play the guitar. Good?
That's
Good there.
Can you play your guitar, Mike? I don't know, can you? Clean, right?
Huh? It's clean. It's clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it's the headphone cords. And how about for you, Don? Sounds clean, the guitars?
Yeah, I had a chord thing going on. I fixed it.
Okay.
I
That
can't
could've
hear
been
your
part of
bass too well. I don't know. Can I push this all the way to
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you-
ruining
you
your
can turn it up a
headphones or
little bit.
something?
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Don. It's too many Dons. Yeah, if he turned up, because I have you all the way up with me.
Oh, yeah. So right now, do not change the levels of your instruments.
Yeah. Okay.
Except for Chris. He can change his.
Oh.
Because I got everybody dialed in, and I want to make sure, because I know a lot of times when guitar players, like, they can't hear themselves, rather than to ask for a higher mix, they just turn themselves up.
Messing up the whole mix.
Same with you.
Gotcha.
Are you
I won't
sure?
touch anything. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Okay, so I just wanted to kind of introduce what we're doing here. This is, I don't know what we're going to call it yet. I call it Working It Out. The idea is that we have all these musicians here. Some maybe have played together before, some maybe not. But Joe Rogers
Hello, everyone.
has played with the drummer,
Yes.
but not the other guys.
Exactly, yes.
John has not played with the drummer or Joe.
Joe, but I play with
This
the
is
other.
John Gaudette, but has played with the other guys. In fact, even in the studio here, you've done some
Yeah.
studio work with him.
Yeah.
And Chris Meyer, he's played with Joe, but nobody else.
No, I don't think so.
So the idea was to try to get, musicians that don't spend all the time in a band together, because then they know their groove, right? Don Launder, he has played with Mike Lambert over here before, both in the studio and in a band called Midlife Crisis, right? So the idea here is that we've given you a song. The song is Octopus-E. I had to look at it to see how it was spelled. It's octopus with I guess the musical
It's a
instrument.
James Bond movie,
I
right?
thought it was in
Key.
the key of E.
Yeah, key of E.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the key of E.
It was not.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Am I still going? Yeah, I'm still going. Some of the other ones timed out. Anyways, so Octopus-E, it's not in the key of E. That's okay. They're going out. And the idea was you guys in your homes, studios, wherever you go and practice your work. I know Don, he likes to practice on the road when he's traveling, right?
I do.
But with COVID and all that stuff, haven't been
Not
traveling too
traveling.
much, right? The idea is that we gave him the song Octopus-E by a band called Rock Funk Candy Party, which Joe Bonamassa, amongst others.
Funk Party?
Rock Candy
Funk Party.
Party. Did I say? Oh, yeah, okay.
Rock Funk
I
Candy
know,
Party.
it's difficult.
It's not Candy Party?
Rock Funk Candy Party?
Yes. Oh, no,
I thought it was Rock Candy Funk Party.
Rock
Rock
Candy. Rock Candy.
Yeah.
Funk
Party.
Party.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah. Hey. Which Joe Bonamassa is of one of the amazing musicians in there. Anyways, and the idea was to get you guys to practice it, come in the studio and record it. But one of the things that I didn't really get too much on the camera was the idea of you guys not knowing each other, trying to figure out, like Joe and Mike here, trying to figure out who's doing what. I would like it if you can to both of you have a lead.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't have to be like the original, right?
It's not going to be.
Yeah, and you can infuse your own, expertise in it, because we got Mike here who's really good in blues and rock and roll, classic rock, amongst other things. And then Joe, we're working on his metal album right now, right? So
Yeah.
Joe is although I'm sure you can play blues and
Yeah, for sure.
rock
It'll be a
and,
good time.
anything, yeah.
Don't put me in that category,
But I'm kind of hoping that, we don't make it exactly like the recording that I sent you on YouTube.
Yep, for sure.
That infuse your own style, whatever, into it, and just make it your own. That's kind of it.
Sounds good.
Right.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go off and you're going to practice a little bit, right? And then I'm going to order some pizza. We'll have some pizza. We'll
Get our fingers
have
all
lunch.
greasy,
Get
and then
your
we'll come in and
fingers-
record.
Yes. Get everybody greased up, so to speak. And then we'll come back in and then we'll try to record this live. And we'll get it,
Awesome.
right? I did want to point out that our vocal booth over here is where Joe's guitar is. So in here, we have Joe's set up in our vocal booth. And then down in here, in the number 1 amp locker, we have Mike's guitar amp. And we're trying to get as much isolation as possible so that when they're playing, they're not bleeding against each other into each other's inputs. All right?
Awesome.
Practice.
Let's do it.
Practice. Practice makes perfect.
We're not doing any of that.
Yeah, right, yeah. And in control over here, this is where it's all happening. So we're set up to do a multi-track recording of this. We also have 5 video cameras, including the one that I'm holding here. We're going to try to get a nice multi-angle video of all this, and let's see how it goes for the inaugural Working It Out.
All right. So, what key is this song in? I thought it was an A. What key
It's
is this?
in D minor,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Starts. Then it goes to B flat minor,
Yep.
which
Why?
don't even ask me.
What's the relative?
I was
So yeah, exactly. Like the home key is the D minor, and then those changes that are like
That's
that B flat, and then when it goes just for that one bar, that's just the quick modulation or whatever you call it to C minor, and then to bring it home, it goes back to the root of D minor. If I play the right
So-
notes.
I figure so there's a few different recordings of this. I figure that we try to stay with the original material and then we deviate from there.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, let's see what happens when we try to do kind of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because we're all going to deviate anyways. So, and then how weird we want to get is how weird we want to get. But
Yep. Good starting point to just kind of
Yeah.
run through the song a couple of times as is, and then we can discuss maybe like trading our solos to get both of us in there and all that.
Sure.
jazz.
yeah, I don't come in for like 30 seconds. So
Yeah. So I guess the first thing to discuss, at least for guitar wise, one guy's doing the main riff
Yeah.
and then another guy, Joe, I think, is just holding off on this note in the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm cool to do either if you know that
I'll do
the little riff, and I'll kind of go in. Awesome. And then we'll all join together when the
Yeah.
drums come in and play that in unison.
Alright.
And then
Is
There's
there
that
a
little-
keyboard thing at the beginning too, while that guitar's going on?
There
I
is.
think
he
the
does-
keyboard's just doing this low. And that does these little things, and you know, I think it's actually going. Wait, does some little walk. I'll figure it out as we go, whatever feels.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely going to be in interpretation.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
B flat minor.
Yep.
B flat minor. Jesus Christ.
Are you tuned? Did you tune to B flat minor?
That's just F sharp.
It
Sorry.
starts with your snare roll, right? With the
Well, the I kick it just like. So there's no drums for the first 27 seconds.
really.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think on the live version maybe they do this snare.
Yeah,
thing.
the live.
There's a lot. I mean, that's why
Yeah.
we can do whatever we want. Like I'm
Sure.
going off the main, like
Yep.
the recording studio version.
Yep.
But there's versions where there's like this weird tube electronic sounding thing, and he's doing like a floor tom. So we can really do whatever we want. But I figure we'll start with that.
I just went off the video you sent.
So
us.
if you're using the YouTube, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
yeah,
You
but
figure it
there's
out.
one
Work
that's
it
live
out.
at the Iridium, I think.
The what?
The Iridium, wherever that
Yeah.
is.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's really wacky. So
I could have sent you links to about 40 different versions of this song, so
Right, right,
I
right.
figured one would do.
Our own. Awesome.
you want to start it?
Yeah. Let's go in with the.
Let's dive in, see what happens.
Absolutely.
So you basically start that riff by yourself for a little while.
So you'll start the riff. We'll count to 4, like 1, and then at the end we'll go. You can start the. And it's about 4 bars of that, and then we'll all come in together.
Yep.
And you're doing something underneath
I'm just
him,
gonna
right?
keep that droning note that
Yeah.
while is going on.
Okay.
All right. Want to try it? I'll just keep time.
I'm starting.
Yep. Yep.
Get out here where it's quiet. We can dial in their mix here to see what it sounds like. So here we are sitting around listening to the takes, right? Everybody happy?
That was a blast. Yeah.
He's
Had a
happy.
great
Happy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you happy with it?
I'm the most.
How about you?
You played the best.
Happy.
5 out of 5.
Happy. So my questions are now to you. What did you like about this? This format and this what we did.
Why are you starting with me?
All right. What do you think about? No.
the sales.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I'll try it, Bill.
Well, I felt like the composition, although it wasn't original, it was really quite unique and made it our.
Oh, stop!
made
We
it
don't
our
need to be sold.
Did
you like it?
Oh, it was a blast. I'm always amazed when you get together with musicians you've never played with and something clicks.
Yeah. Yeah,
just love
I
that
felt the
feeling.
same when I was watching
Absolutely.
it happen.
I echo those comments. It was really cool to just meet up and work out the song together with people you haven't met, and you just, find
And
common
then you
ground.
said, it's been like 2 years since I've been able to jam.
Yeah,
right?
playing live.
So
It's been a while, so
you did good.
Thank you. It felt
Our
fun.
cameraman, what'd you think of it?
Pretty goddamn sweet.
Yeah.
I,
Give us your thoughts, John.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process a lot. I never played the clav on any song ever in my life, and I never played in B flat minor ever, and it was definitely a great experience to do, though.
Cool.
Incredible musicians.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what it was really about.
That was cool. I mean, being used to recording things remotely and to clicks and having all this pressure and then like trying it over and over and over again. It's nice to be like, we're gonna do this in a day and it's done, and then you have to do it, so it's just done. So
You were the click.
yeah, so it's nice to just be like, hey, we're gonna do this, and it has to be done, and
Yeah.
now we're done. And it's like,
Yeah.
hey, are we all happy with it? Yeah, we are.
So did it turn out the way you thought?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
well, actually, I had no idea how it was gonna go, but it came out great.
Yeah.
It exceeded my expectations.
What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, it was great. It was a blast. It's funny how in the beginning you could feel like tension, like nobody really knew
Pressure.
who was going to lead or take over or how we were going to get functioning, and everything seemed to work out.
Yeah.
After a few takes, everything started to gel. It was great.
Could I add something?
Oh, please do.
I just wanted to say that I felt that the staff and team at MLC Recording
Recording.com.
was fantastic,
Top
top notch.
notch.
If you're
Absolutely.
looking for audio or visual or both, we highly recommend it.
Oh, you guys are so good.
100%.
And of course, I'll be hiring my cameraman. Yeah,
Right.
way to go. Well, thank you. It's just been.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It kind of came out the way I thought. I wish I had better camera angles and all that stuff, but let's see what it looks like when we get it all put together.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
That was a blast. Thank
From
you. Stan.
MLCRecording.com. Thank you.
Do we get our gift bags now?
Yes.